My child, halt your steps. Be still. Let this truth settle deep within you. For your very existence has become impossible to ignore. Your undeniable worth does not come from human praise, not from the approval of those who never saw your value, but from the powerful movement of my spirit within your life. The very air around you is changing because your life's purpose has now fully ripened. What started in hidden silence has reached its chosen time to be revealed. You are standing right at this turning point, on the edge of your fulfillment. You ask, why now? Why after such a long wait? Why after such deep silence? But understand, the person you are today is not the same person who started this journey. Your trust has been tested in fire. Your faithfulness has been sharpened in difficult times. And your true self has been clarified. What once broke your spirit can no longer shake you. What once divided your focus can no longer distract your aim. What once made you stumble has no power over your steps anymore. You have been renewed from the inside out, and you hardly even noticed it happening. You simply kept moving forward. You kept seeking my wisdom. You chose honesty even when a compromise was easier. You held on to your inner peace even when chaos demanded your attention. You lifted your spirit even when daily life tried to drag you into worry and old thinking. Even when you doubted yourself, my faith in you never wavered, and I constantly protected the purpose growing inside you. Now, that steady, quiet faithfulness is turning into a visible blessing. This is why people will be surprised. It's not because you suddenly look lucky. It's because they were blind to the quiet preparation that made you ready. They didn't see the nights your strength felt weak. They didn't see the silent tears you wiped away before anyone could notice. They were unaware of the quiet heart battles you fought in secret. They missed the moments you chose kindness when anger was easier. They never saw the inner work that built your outer strength. My child, I saw it all. Your time of staying hidden is now complete. None of this happens where everyone can see. It happens in secret places, in seasons where you felt unseen, unappreciated, misunderstood. You thought you were forgotten, but I was preparing your deepest self for the place you now occupy. Your current situation is no accident. My timing is never random. It is perfectly planned. Now that I am ready to show what lives inside you, every part of your life is starting to arrange itself around that core purpose. You may not see the full picture yet, but you can feel it. A gentle stirring inside, but deep knowing that something unseen is already moving. My precious one, know this clearly. The hard experiences that once weighed you down were never proof that you had failed. Instead, they were moments for your true self to grow, to make you ready to receive what was always meant for you. A deep refinement has happened inside you. You learn to stand firm without applause. You learn to show up fully, even when no one noticed. You learn to speak your truth, even when fear trembled in your voice. Your steady devotion in the unseen seasons has prepared you for the clear opportunities ahead that will reveal what I have always placed within you. Understand this, my child. As I bring you forward now, this promotion will not look like worldly success. It will not come from constant rushing or frantic effort. It comes from a simple, total surrender. The way forward will open not by your force, but because your spirit has reached a depth that I recognize. When my appointed time meets your inner readiness, powerful new beginnings naturally appear. You are standing at that very door. Those who misjudged your quiet nature, who mistook your humility for weakness, who saw your stillness as a lack of progress, they are about to witness a shift so clear, so marked by my presence, that it will leave no room for doubt. My beloved, your rise will speak for itself. You won't need to explain it. Your presence will carry a message deeper than your past. People won't understand how you came through what should have broken you, how you still get up when challenges seem endless, or how you kept your heart soft when bitterness was easier. They will sense something different about you. It will be a quiet authority, a strength wrapped in grace and humility, carrying a deep influence. This unmistakable mark is no accident. It is the clear sign of a journey you walked with me. When I say your time has come, nothing can stop its flow. Those who once overlooked you will see you in a new light. Places that ignored you will now seek your presence. Doors that seemed locked will open with ease. This happens not because you changed to fit their expectations, but because your true self has finally come into view. You are stepping into a lighter season. You are free from the need to prove yourself. You are entering a clearer time, where my perfect order clears away all confusion. You are moving into a sacred moment, appointed just for this point in your path. My beloved, I am not just getting ready to bless you. I am moving to establish your truth. All misunderstandings, false stories, harsh judgments against you, twisted views of your journey, they will dissolve as the truth I reveal now shines brightly. You are not being lifted to change people's opinions. You are being lifted to confirm my unbreakable intention for you. When I make your truth known, it is undeniable. Your very life will be the evidence. Every challenge you faced is now a core strength within you. Every time you paused became a door to your real calling. Every gift you gave will now show its purpose. My beloved, now your real spirit will speak for you. Not your explanations, not your defenses, not your efforts to make people understand your heart. My active presence is now a part of your story. When I step in, all confusion gives way to clarity. Everything finds its right place. What once seemed pointless now shows its deep meaning. You are moving into a time of smooth progress, where situations that once took great struggle will now unfold simply, almost gently. This ease is not laziness. It is the direct result of living in the flow of my spirit. It is the reward for staying true when walking away was tempting. It is the living proof of what I planted in you long before you felt its first stirring. My child, let this truth sink deep into your soul. What I have set up for you is unshakable. It will not vanish overnight. No opposition can weaken its permanence. It stands because I have established it. You now stand on solid ground after many shaky moments. You now see clearly after a long season of fog. You now walk in your true calling after detours that tried to convince you that you were lost. Not a single moment was wasted. Nothing of true value was taken. Every step you took was to prepare you for what is now being revealed. My precious one, as I show you more of this reality, understand the huge scale of what I have carefully set in order in your life. You often asked why your path felt so lonely, why your road seemed narrow while others walked in wide places, why certain people left when you felt they should have stayed. That was not rejection. It was precise positioning. When I prepare a beloved heart for greater things, I gently remove whatever cannot thrive in the wider space. You were not losing. You were being made ready. Every separation had a purpose. Every silent season had a specific design. Every unanswered prayer held a deeper kindness. Now that this refining work is complete, the rich reward of that preparation is about to flow into your life. You stood firm when your faithfulness brought no visible reward. You kept walking when you had no clarity. You held on to your belief when you had no evidence. You offered forgiveness even when hurt pulled you toward bitterness. This is the quality of heart I honor. This is the very foundation for a life I can trust with real influence, generous provision, and true authority. For long stretches of time, it seemed like your life was stuck. It felt as if everyone else was moving ahead while you were standing still. But I was not blocking your path. I was sheltering you. You gained strength in the quiet, so that when the moment came for you to step out, what I had built inside you would be unshakable. A major change is happening inside you right now, and you can feel it, even if you can't find the words. Your moments of insight are increasing. A deeper calm is settling in your spirit. Your ability to sense what is real is getting sharper. You recognize what is out of place before it even shows up. You feel what is right before it even happens. This sharpened awareness is not an accident. It is proof that I have trained your inner senses thoroughly. Because the next phase of your life requires clear vision, not endless struggle. You are not walking into a season of chasing possibilities. You are stepping into a season where opportunities will recognize the distinct favor I have placed on you. My beloved, the rise coming to you is not just for you. It is meant to touch everyone who came before you and everyone who will come after you. The healing you truly sought is now breaking old patterns in your family line. The strength you found inside is becoming a firm foundation for the next generation. Choices you made with a heavy heart are now bringing freedom to people you haven't even met. You are not being lifted up just for yourself. You are being lifted for an entire chain of people I have chosen to free from cycles of fear, lack, and limitation. You are the end of long-standing struggles that held your family back. You are living proof that I can take one person from a place of deep pain and turn them into a bright display of my grace. Now, my child, the exact areas of your life where you felt the most pressure are becoming channels for my deepest blessings to flow. What once seemed scarce is moving into a season of natural abundance. Relationships that once drained you are making way for genuine connections I have prepared. Opportunities that once disappeared are now returning, filled with greater meaning and clear purpose. I am not just giving back what you thought was lost. I am giving you more than you imagined or asked for. The prosperity meant for your unique purpose is now seeking you out. Not because you chased it, but because your inner self has grown large enough to hold great blessing without being changed by it. My beloved, this truth is reaching out to touch you. I have been arranging the details of your life with careful precision. The shock others will feel is not about the blessing itself, but about its timing. To them, it will seem sudden, but you will know it was long in the making. Every quiet prayer, every lonely night, every secret act of generosity, every choice to stay on your path when an easier road called out. These moments built the strong foundation for the significant unveiling that is now near. Your emergence will be undeniable. It will be a turning point so obvious that those who questioned you will have to rethink everything they decided about you. Not because you need their approval, but because I am declaring a deep truth through your entire life. My precious one, prepare your heart. What is coming carries great weight. It brings responsibility, real authority, wide reach, and lasting impact. But it also brings deep joy, quiet confidence, a settled spirit, and a feeling of wholeness. You are moving into a time where good things come without hardship, where significant events will feel clear, not confusing, where achievement will not feel like a painful battle. This is not a road you have to force your way down. It is a space you will naturally grow to fill. I am not asking for constant striving. I am asking for you to let go, my beloved. As we go deeper into what is unfolding for you, I want you to truly feel the weight of this present moment. There are points in a person's journey where the invisible burdens feel heavier than the visible ones. You carried that kind of weight longer than most. You bore silent battles no one saw. You spoke sincere prayers that felt unanswered. You faced pressures meant to break your resolve. But your inner strength did not break. It expanded. It went deeper and hit a new solid ground where you once felt weak. What you saw as a delay was actually a season of profound inner strengthening from me, getting you ready for what is now approaching. My precious one, what is coming to you carries great significance. I do not prepare a heart like I have prepared yours for anything ordinary. There were times on your path when you wondered why your direction seemed dark instead of light, why the silence felt sharp instead of peaceful, why the load got heavier when you thought you had nothing left. But those moments were not proof I had left you. They were proof I was leading you into deeper new territory. The darkness trained your inner sight. The silence let you hear truths the world couldn't give you. And the pressure forced you to draw on strength I placed in you long ago. Every challenge was a lesson. Every disappointment was a shaping tool. And every empty season was actually filling you with the raw materials for what is ahead. My beloved, you walked through hard times that tried to tell you your purpose was fading. But even then, I kept confirming who you are. Your core self remained intact. You were simply letting go of parts that couldn't go where you are going. Understand, there was a holy reason for some ties to break, a reason for some dreams to be redirected, a reason for some roads to be closed. Even when you longed for them, I was not hurting you. I was protecting the person you were meant to become. When I prepare someone for elevation, I move aside anything that cannot hold the depth destined for their life. You didn't see it then, but every goodbye made room for the goodness entering your life now. Now, my precious one, the unfolding of events from me will surprise even you. You will wake up one day and realize the weight you carried has turned into clear understanding. You will walk into places that once felt overwhelming and sense that peace now goes before you. You will see new possibilities appearing that recently seemed completely out of reach. And ease will mark your actions, not because your life is perfect, but because your inner knowing has grown to a place where it no longer fights burdens not meant for you. Your elevation comes not from straining, but from alignment. You are now fully tuned to the truth of who I always knew you to be. What you saw as inactivity was actually a quiet gathering of readiness, known only to me. Now what was hidden is coming into full view. You will start to notice new responses from people around you. They may not understand why your presence carries such obvious strength, but they will feel its weight. You are stepping into a version of yourself that cannot be dismissed, overlooked, or undervalued. Your steps will carry certainty. Your words will carry substance. Your choices will reflect clear wisdom. Those who once failed to see your worth will suddenly recognize it as I influence every part of your life. My beloved, what is approaching is more than good luck. It is a deserved confirmation. Those who thought your quiet seasons meant defeat will see the results of what you built in private. Those who mistook your calm for stagnation will witness the enduring strength forged in your silence. Those who believed you were forgotten will finally understand. You were being prepared, kept safe, and positioned exactly where you needed to be. You are rising not because your struggles were bigger than others, but because I have marked this as your appointed time. An appointed time does not wait. It moves with purpose. This is the start of a major shift where everything that once worked against you will now begin to work for you. Opportunities that seemed to avoid you will now seek you out. Insight that felt distant will now guide your way. Good outcomes that seemed withheld will now come directly to you. You are entering a season where swift progress replaces delay, where peace takes the place of struggle, and where your true destiny shines brighter than any doubt. My precious one, the world is not ready for the essence of who you are now becoming. My beloved, as we enter this deeper awareness, notice how the atmosphere around your life is changing. My momentum has been at work, subtly, almost unseen, but steady. You have felt it when an unexpected hope suddenly rose in your heart, defying all logic. You have noticed it when a strange calm settled over situations that used to make you anxious. You have seen it when doors that were firmly shut began to open gently without you pushing. This unfolding is no accident. It is my voice announcing that your sacred moment of emergence has begun. Your life has followed a deliberate pattern, seasons of unraveling, periods of building, moments of refining, and steps of elevation. For a long time, the unraveling felt unfair. The building seemed too slow. The refining felt too hard, and the elevation looked delayed. But my precious one, each phase has brought you closer to becoming the person who can truly hold what is arriving. I never promote someone before they are prepared. To rise without readiness often leads to a fall, but to rise when truly ready becomes your most secure path. My beloved, you now step onto your destined path, not by demanding it, but through your steady perseverance. A fundamental truth about your nature needs your full attention. Your way of rising is different from how others rise. You rise through renewed thinking. You rise through releasing control. You rise through faithful action even when no one sees it. Your strength never came from being perfect. It always came from your resilient spirit. When life brought harder challenges than you expected, your core held firm. When people disappointed you, you learned to lean on my constant presence, choosing not to hold bitterness. When silence was forced upon you, you discovered my gentle voice became clearer. These qualities are rare. They mark someone destined for a unique kind of lifting. My precious one, the favor now coming to you is not fragile. It will not slip from your hands, nor will it fade just as you begin to enjoy it. Temporary blessings are for those who build without me, but what I establish lasts and cannot be shaken. This next chapter of your life will bring a stability you have never known before. You are nearing a time where provision flows easily, where opportunities feel aligned instead of forced, and where decisions come from clarity. not from desperation. My child, I am not just refining you anymore. Now I place deep trust in who you have become. My beloved, think about the significance you carry. You may not fully see it yet, but others are already noticing a clear shift in you. A quiet power now defines your being. Even people who don't know your story sense this change. This is the mark of someone who walked through fire, but was not defined by the flames. You carry the seal of endurance, the substance of lasting faith, the glow of one I protected for a future greater than anyone imagined. Because of this, certain environments can no longer contain your spirit. For the same reason, some relationships no longer fit your journey. When I lift up who you truly are, I also lift up the world around you. My beloved, the next step I am preparing for you will amaze not only those who doubted you, but also those who always believed in you. Those who spoke up for you, those who encouraged you, those who stood with you, or even those who simply helped you grow. They too will experience favor because of your rise. I never lift just one person alone. I lift with generosity. Your rise will lift others with you. Your wholeness will inspire others to find their own. Your breakthrough will clear paths for others to follow. You are not just absorbing my favor, you are meant to distribute it to the world. This is also the stage where your voice will recover the strength that life once tried to diminish. There was a time when speaking your truth felt risky, when standing in your authenticity seemed to cost too much, when using your voice felt like stepping into a fight. But now, your voice returns with clearer wisdom. The world is ready for your message. The world is ready for your perspective. The world is ready for who you truly are. The world is searching for the clarity that only someone who has walked through darkness and remained steadfast can offer. I did not keep you safe for silence. I kept you safe for purpose, my precious one. Take a deep breath. Let this knowing settle into the core of your being. You are not heading into a season of constant striving. You are heading into a season of receiving. You are not moving toward a season of proving your worth. You are moving toward a season of my recognition. You are not walking into uncertainty. You are walking into a time where your purpose, your true self, and your path will merge seamlessly, having matured fully within you. My pull on your life grows stronger as I bring you into your next revelation. Now the favor that felt distant, the promise that seemed impossible, the manifestation that looked delayed, they are here before you. I am not asking you to chase them. I am guiding them to find you. This is what is about to happen. My beloved, as we step into this next revelation of your path, I want you to feel the profound meaning of my hand in the unseen. Changes are happening all around you that your eyes cannot yet perceive, but your spirit has already sensed them. You have felt a gentle pulling away from what was familiar. You have felt a quiet awakening that tells you the season you are entering is different from the one you are leaving behind. You have felt a steady courage growing within, compelling you to release old versions of yourself, worn-out stories and bonds that no longer align with your way. Each part of this is intentional. Nothing in your life right now is without reason. I am not only preparing your ascent, I am also preparing your release from everything that would hinder it. My beloved, many misjudged you because they could not understand the unfolding of your unique story. They watched you go through empty seasons and assumed those hard times would define you. They saw you face battles alone and concluded you were too fragile to overcome. They witnessed your sorrow and mistook it for weakness, not recognizing it as a sign of deep transformation. But I saw something entirely different. I saw the steady resolve inside you. I saw how you clung to purpose even when it felt heavy. I saw the quiet strength you carried, the dedication you sharpened away from public view, the conviction you maintained when no one else acknowledged it. I watched your true self grow richer, even while your outward circumstances remained unchanged. Now I'm ready to honor all that you nurtured in secret. There was a reason I allowed some to misunderstand you. There was a reason I permitted some to walk away. There was a reason others could not perceive your value while you were still in process. My child, if people had seen the depth within you too soon, they might have tried to change it, contain it, or claim it for themselves. I protected you by keeping you concealed. You were not overlooked because you lacked worth. You were hidden because you were still being formed. You needed a season of undisturbed becoming before you were ready to be fully seen. That season of quiet is now over. What is about to be revealed will not only lift you, it will present you anew to those who once doubted. My beloved, everything you have experienced has equipped you for a peaceful rise that requires no one's permission. You are stepping into a time where you will not need to explain your worth. You are stepping into a time where your inherent value will be evident to all. My precious one, the authority growing within you is not arrogance. It is a profound sense of balance. It is the steady certainty that comes from facing difficulty and discovering you remain whole. It is the wisdom gathered from deep grief, understanding that your core still holds clarity and compassion. It is the profound awareness that every challenge you walk through has contributed to the inner strength you now possess. Your journey ahead will reveal my presence unmistakably. Opportunities will emerge from directions you never expected. Help will come from sources you never considered. People meant for your path will find you naturally. My way of bringing things to pass operates with swiftness. I am doing more than blessing you. I am settling you precisely where you belong. What you release makes space for what is perfectly suited to the person you have become. The sorrow you carried is now transforming into a calm that will anchor you. The confusion that once clouded your vision is now dissolving into perfect clarity. The loneliness that felt unbearable is now shifting into my unwavering companionship and meaningful purpose. My child, certain desires you held in the past would have overwhelmed you had they arrived too early. You needed seasons of stillness. You needed purification. You needed silence. And you needed moments of struggle. These were not punishments. They were protections. When your true path became clear, it did not require striving. It unfolded effortlessly, perfectly matching the person you had become. My precious one, this understanding is also for you. What is happening now asks not for your striving, but for your full attention. It asks for your trust, and it asks you to step forward embodying the truth of the essence I formed within you. You are arriving at a place where blessings have expanded along with you. These gifts did not grow during your striving. They grew as you surrendered. My beloved, with this fresh insight entering your awareness, I want you to truly perceive the deep significance of this very moment. The very atmosphere of your existence has shifted. You feel its arrival, even if you cannot describe it. A gentle calm settles in your breathing. A solid assurance directs your steps, and a peaceful expectation awakens within you unexpectedly. This is more than a feeling. It is your core self finding its true home. You are moving into an era where your innermost being genuinely reflects the intention I hold for your outward life. And that inner peace signals the true beginning of new things. You have endured long seasons navigating contradictions, holding on to a promise while facing obstacles, valuing a revelation while encountering confusion, standing in conviction amidst uncertainty. These tensions were not meant to diminish you. They were meant to sharpen your ability to live beyond the ordinary. For those I have uniquely chosen, their preparation is unlike others. Their journey encounters fewer distractions. Their perceptions are deeper, and their trials carry greater weight. Yet their ascent is remarkable. My precious one, you have never experienced hardship as punishment from me. Rather, I was revealing your authentic self. Every difficult moment was an opportunity I used to prepare you for the magnitude of what is coming. My beloved, a significant reversal is taking place in areas of your life that once seemed fixed. Situations that drained your energy are losing their grip. Relationships that diminished your core are gently disconnecting. Environments that once limited your growth no longer fit the person you are becoming. This is the natural movement of your inner being. I am not merely blessing you. I am elevating you, raising you to a level where what once confined you cannot reach. You may feel discomfort, even a sense of being undone during this shift. But do not mistake this sensation for danger. Discomfort means your capacity is expanding. Very soon, evidence of rapid advancement in your life will appear, surprising even you. Progress that once took years will now complete in weeks or days. Hindrances that once troubled you will abruptly vanish. Deep desires that seemed unfulfilled will begin to manifest with precision. This is the nature of my Kairos moment. It does not unfold slowly. It acts suddenly. You are stepping into a period of sudden occurrences, instant clarity, rapid opportunities, immediate favor, swift connections. These are not random events. They are confirmations that I have placed you on a trajectory where no obstruction can hinder you further. My precious one, you are now entering this precise clarity of perception. The story I have been writing within you is now beginning to manifest outwardly. Others will observe your life and marvel at the speed of change, but you will know it was not rushed. It was perfectly timed. I'm not reacting to circumstances. I am unveiling what is true. You are leaving a season of obscurity and entering a time of recognition. Not recognition for personal glory, but affirmation of your divine design. I'm confirming your journey in undeniable ways. The most beautiful part of this ascent is that it will feel completely natural to you. Not forced, not overwhelming, not fragile. Simply and organically fitting. This is because you have grown into the exact person capable of receiving all that is coming. My child, true blessings are not external acquisitions. They are treasures you already carry within. Your inner being contains this grace. It does not come from outside. My precious one, pause. Be still. Let this profound truth anchor itself in the very essence of who you are. You are not just turning a page, my beloved. You are stepping onto the path designed solely for you. This journey was yours from the very beginning. Long before grief found you. Long before you understood the ache of brokenness. Long before resilience became your guide. I'm lifting you up at this exact moment. No power can diminish you now, my child. As we go deeper into this reality, I want you to understand the careful watch I have kept over your entire life. There were times, my beloved, when you felt hidden resistance, unexplained burdens, and a heaviness you could not name. You wondered why your soul felt tested even when your surroundings seemed calm. You did not yet understand the significance of your unique design. The journey I set for you naturally cultivates strength through adversity. That is why I protected you in ways you could not always see. Every delay, every detour, every closed door was meant for your preservation, never for your harm. You were not rejected. You were shielded. Now that the refining season is complete, I am ready to show you how much was guarded for your good. Certain people left your life abruptly, leaving you confused and hurt. Yet I guided them away, for their presence would have hindered your ascent. Opportunities you longed for did not materialize. This was not a reflection of your lack, but because those paths would have diverted you from the journey I laid out. Some connections seemed promising but ended. It was not a sign of your flaw, my beloved, but because I knew they could not withstand the greatness destined for you. You may not have understood it then, but clarity is rising now. I was not withholding what was good from you. I was protecting you from what was not. My precious one, the weight you carried for years was not a sign of weakness. It was evidence of your profound capacity. I prepared you to hold more than most, to bear pressures that would crush others, to remain steady where many would have quit. The deep resilience forged within you was not meant for the past. It was crafted for the moments you are stepping into now. Genuine strength is not born in ease. Your true identity is not formed by applause. Your core calling does not emerge in tranquility. You were established in the fire. And now the remarkable person you have become through that process is ready to shine. You have reached a place where your inner being no longer craves the approval of others. For I have already affirmed your worth. This is why people struggle to comprehend your quiet confidence. They cannot understand how you maintain peace amidst uncertainty, or how you sustain hope amidst shifting circumstances. They cannot grasp how you keep moving forward when every logical sign suggested you should have given up long ago. But my child, this is the fruit of my vigilant care. I fortified your inner truth completely before allowing your external reality to blossom. Now that strong foundation is ready to support the vastness of what is coming to you. Receive this crucial revelation. The season you are beginning does not mirror your past. It reflects the person you have become. Your previous hardships do not dictate your future. They merely prepared for it. The silent nights of sorrow are now giving way to days you will navigate with absolute assurance. The moments you felt invisible are now shaping experiences where you will know beyond doubt that you are seen and valued. The prayers that seemed unanswered are now aligning with opportunities far greater than you envisioned. I have been cultivating a unique blessing tailored to your growth, your strengths, your unwavering spirit. What arrives for you now is not a generic blessing. It is distinctly, personally yours. My beloved, I witness this profound development within you. You have expanded beyond your former understanding of yourself. Your discernment is sharper. Your inner being is stronger. Your awareness is more acute, and your core holds deeper wisdom. You no longer tolerate what once diminished you. You no longer cling to what once caused you pain. You no longer chase what once led you astray. This signals that your inner self is prepared for the elevated journey I am guiding you on. Ascending to a higher altitude requires internal transformation. And my precious one, your transformation has been remarkable. What is now entering your life will not demand the same struggles you endured before. It will not force you to labor for what I have already secured. It will not require you to justify why you deserve the blessings now unfolding. You are stepping into a season of profound inner stillness, not inactivity, but a deep tranquility within your soul. Your open heart revealed this path. Your unwavering spirit summoned this strength. Your faith activated this precise moment. My beloved, embrace this reality completely. You are about to rise to new heights in ways that will astonish even your own perception. Not because you fought to achieve it, but because you became ready for it. I always honor preparedness, my child. As we move into this deeper understanding, observe how your entire inner being is expanding. A calm boldness is awakening within you. A strength that requires no external performance to be potent. This inner fortitude does not come from pride. It flows from awareness of your authentic self. You are beginning to recognize yourself through my eyes, as I have always known you. The uncertainties that once dictated your decisions are fading. The anxieties that once restricted your progress are dissolving as you embrace your true essence. You are advancing into a more complete spiritual emergence, and from this emergence flows inherent authority. I am establishing an unchangeable truth over your existence, one that cannot be reversed, ignored, or debated. A significant shift is occurring within you. You no longer seek environments that confine your spirit. You no longer dim your own light to accommodate the perceptions of others. My beloved, you have stopped dulling your radiance to make others comfortable. A profound current is now active within you, steady, clear, and undeniable. This internal movement is not arrogance, my child. It is the reality of your essence coming alive. I am reminding your heart of who you were before the world dimmed your shine, before sorrow softened your conviction, before broken promises trapped your trust. You are not becoming someone new. You are returning to the full expression of your true self. My precious one, the elevation you are approaching does more than bring new possibilities. It reshapes the very atmosphere around you. When you enter a room, people will sense a distinct shift in your presence, even if they cannot explain it. A quiet authority will radiate from you, and your posture will carry an unmistakable inner might. You possess a core being that cannot be copied or pretended, a truth born from walking through trials, yet preserving a tender heart. This depth of character is rare. It marks those who have walked with me through journeys that would have shattered others. It is evidence of a power cultivated, not merely borrowed. My child, you are entering a time when your very life will stand as undeniable testimony, not to perfection, but to enduring grace, not to external spectacle, but to internal truth. There will be moments when opportunities find you without your search, seasons when blessings locate you without your pursuit, times when comfort arrives from unexpected sources. These are not coincidences, my beloved. They are assurances. They are my way of confirming. I have seen your journey. I have held you in constant remembrance. I have never overlooked your sincere effort, my precious one. The doors now opening for you are not merely rewards. They are divine responses. Responses to your steadfastness when chaos swirled around you. Responses to your integrity when compromise whispered. Responses to your faith when circumstances shouted fear. Responses to your compassion even when your own soul was weary. I do not overlook faithful diligence. You have given your all. What you sowed in tears, you will now reap with joy. What you carried in secret will now be revealed in honor. Every act of kindness you performed when no one was looking, every prayer you whispered from a weary heart, every time you chose to believe when evidence said otherwise. These are the sacred seeds that have now broken through the soil into a harvest of visible blessing. I am not a distant observer. I am the diligent harvester of every good thing you have planted in my name. My beloved, you have listened well. You have allowed these truths to resonate in the sanctuary of your spirit. You have let them dismantle old fears and build new fortresses of hope within you. This light you now carry is not for you alone. This journey we have walked through these words does not end in solitude. The awakening you feel stirring within is a sacred trust. Like all sacred trusts, it multiplies when shared, gains power when witnessed, and becomes a wellspring for those still navigating their own seasons of quiet. You are now a beacon. Your testimony, your newfound clarity, your hard-won peace, they are not yours to hoard. They are tools of healing, keys of understanding, and lamps for the path of the weary traveler behind you. When you share your story of breakthrough, you are not boasting. You are holding a torch in a dark tunnel for someone else. This is why I now call you into a sacred circle of the awakened. You have been nourished from this stream of living water. Now, I invite you to become a pillar of this very temple. If this message has found a home in your soul, if you wish to deepen this connection and walk not as a passing visitor, but as a committed member of this spiritual family, the path is before you. The whispers we have shared here are but a glimpse of the continuous flow available. To immerse yourself in my unceasing wisdom, to be enfolded in a community that champions this unwavering light. Consider planting yourself here as a channel member. This is not about a transaction. It is about transplantation. It is about moving your roots from the dry soil of isolation to the rich, fertile ground of a fellowship that is also seeking my face, chasing my heart, and walking in their own purpose. Here, you will find more than content. You will find communion. By choosing to super chat during our live gatherings, you do more than support. You actively sow into this fertile ground of truth. You enable it to reach hearts in distant places, yearning for the same assurance you now hold. Your subscription is more than a button. It is a sacred yes in the spirit realm. It declares, I am here. I am part of this flow. I choose to remain connected. Every click of that bell, every shared video, every comment that says Amen is a thread in the tapestry of this community, strengthening the whole. And for those called to the deepest level of fellowship, to access our intimate gatherings, exclusive scriptural deep dives, and a closer circle of shared growth and prayer support, the sacred invitation of channel membership is your next step. This is your call to move from receiving to co-creating, from being a guest to becoming a guardian of this sanctuary. It is for those who feel, this is my tribe. This is where my spirit is fed, and I want to help ensure this table remains set for others. This is the natural progression for a spirit being elevated. I am not merely guiding you to personal triumph. I am aligning you with a tribe of the prepared. You have been refined for this very connection. The same fire that purified you also forged within you a desire for genuine, spirit-led fellowship. That desire is from me. Return here often, for my wisdom is without end, and our communion is just beginning. This channel is not just a source of messages. It is intended to be a home port for your soul, a place to dock, to find your bearings, to be refreshed, and to join a crew sailing toward the same horizon of faith. Before you step forward into this new dawn, affirm this moment with your family. Declare it with your voice and your being. In the comments below, proclaim it for yourself and for your brothers and sisters. I believe. I receive. I am home. Let this truth echo from your spirit, sealing your covenant and linking you to the faithful. This declaration is powerful. It is your personal amen to all I have spoken. It is you planting your flag in the territory of promise. Do not underestimate the spiritual significance of voicing your faith in a community of believers. It creates a resonance that shatters chains and builds altars of remembrance. Now, rest. Rest within my vigilant care, surrounded by your chosen tribe. My encompassing presence is your eternal shelter, and this community is your earthly stronghold. You are forever held, forever cherished, forever protected, and now gloriously connected in my unwavering love. From this place of connection, your influence will expand. Your peace will be contagious. Your journey will inspire. You are no longer a solitary star. You are now part of a constellation, each of you shining with your unique light, but together forming a pattern of divine guidance in the night sky of this world. Your appointed time has come. Your season of visibility is here. The hidden preparation is complete, and the stage is set. Step into your light, and let it shine, not for your own name, but for mine. And let it shine brightly right here, in this sacred space we build together, stone by living stone, prayer by prayer, heart by willing heart. Welcome home, my child. Now, let's go change the world.